And with no sound as usual, because I'm clicked out of the game. Hello, everybody!
Hello. You doing more pillars?
It's the pillars. And it's, we got PJ here, and also Suzie is going to be joining us eventually. Just hanging out in the background as usual. As always, Happy New Year. Hope you guys had a good start to the year. Most likely a better start than I did. We are here with Pillars, which is great. I am still recovering from being sick. I think it's pretty much out of my system at this point, but I am always dealing with fatigue. And I still have kind of a lingering cough that hits every once in a while, but it's not as strong as it was. So, that's good. Anything else? Any other important announcements? No, not really. So,
Turn back to the story.
Yeah, we're back in
finally
story.
Progressing the main story.
We are, and we took.
And we're gonna go find out where Aethys went after we left him like fucking 2 months ago in game.
2 months ago
yeah,
in
he's
game.
probably wherever he wanted to be.
Yeah, and fucking why am I blanking? We took so long that he just killed this entire port. Like everybody here is dead.
Yeah, whoops.
Except for the fish people.
But also on a much more important note, Maya has claimed the family heirloom, and now has that dumb fucking frog helmet on.
I forgot about that.
She has joined her brother. Should we also put a robe on her then?
No. She needs that armor.
Right. Fair enough. Kana is the full-on, like, what the fuck is this thing?
Yep. Okay. You can still hear, you can still see, everything's good?
Yep.
Perfect.
No?
Excellent. Alrighty. So, we got attacked by some fish people last time.
It was snake people.
Okay.
They were like Nagas.
Dumbass lamias. Okay, so we have two options. We can
Miss
go
you,
up,
little regret.
we can go up here, or we can go into the lighthouse. Here's the Adro Lighthouse on the western end of the fort. Oh, this is a fort.
Oh, hey, it's right there.
Alright, so I'm going over here.
Alright, no you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, trust me.
I'm not. Okay.
You're not going that way.
Okay, I'm going in here then. Oh. It's a shelter.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's why.
Alright. An Amala woman whirls towards you, her eyes wide and wild. Her uniform is disheveled as if from several days' wear, and her breath comes in rapid gasps. With her, a few wounded soldiers and a huddle of commoners in dirt-stained farmers' smocks.
Shut the door, quick, before the Naga get in.
It's already closed, but her glazed eyes seem to be staring beyond it. The soldiers look up too. Their faces are drawn with pain and exhaustion, their eyes rimmed red and gray. Let's see. It's alright, I'm here to help.
We're the finest soldiers and cannoneers in Aora. We don't need anything.
Her hand starts to tremble at her side. There's something unusual about her brittle confidence, distant stare, and shaking hands. You can read the signs. Whatever she saw here has rattled her to the core.
Captain, 2 places I've seen that look. Healers' tents and exceptional brothels. This is neither.
God damn it, Maya.
Ah!
She blinks at you as if seeing you for the first time.
Wait, you're not the reinforcements. There are supposed to be reinforcements.
It's alright, it's okay. Hanzanui Karu sent me to find out what happened here.
What's the Navy for if not pulling good soldiers out of a bad situation?
Aloth approves.
Oh my god, the rarity.
This seems to calm her. She gives you a quick, stiff salute, crossing her forearms over her chest.
Then you'll want my report. Yes.
Yes. As she lowers her arms to her sides, the trembling in her hand stops.
The first thing was the Colossus. It showed up a few days ago, a week ago. I can't be sure.
2 months ago?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Sorry about that.
I mean, we came here as soon as we possibly could.
Yeah, we kept getting held up. I'm sorry. Like,
Pirates, the pirates.
yeah, the pirates are us. We're the pirates. Give us a
lot of
goal.
pirates.
Give us your shit.
But it was huge. Glowed like luminous Audra.
Her eyes start to glaze over again. She stares into the distance, her mouth slightly open. Her wounded companion, meanwhile, is staring suspiciously at the farmers. They shrink away from his gaze. Yeah, that was Aethys.
That monster that killed our people?
Yep.
I suppose he does look like a monster from down here.
I told you, Zahira. The Godhammer scrambled their god, and now he's taking his revenge.
Is that fucking what's-his-face's voice actor? It had at least a little bit of the same grovel that the fucking villain from the first game.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I was thinking about, it was familiar. Of course, I was thinking of the town drunks in Skyrim, which are voiced by the same person anyway,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah. My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Oh.
It won't be long before the next Skyrim playthrough.
Man, oh man.
If
That
I
game
wasn't,
is-
if I wasn't like,
So many voices in that game are so recognizable just because of those.
I know. If I wasn't so dead set on playing through Dragon Age right now, I probably would have fallen into another Skyrim hole already. I'll be honest.
Anniversary edition, probably.
Yes, but now I have to wait because I have to save my money before I can get the expansion.
Then it's a good thing you're going through Dragon Age.
Yeah. The soldier looks
Anyway.
pointedly at the huddled farmers. They look away, cheeks flushed and brows perspiring.
Our gods are above petty motivations like revenge.
Are you sure?
God's got a bigger plan for you and me.
Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, we're aware of his atrocities.
It's no coincidence your Aethys shows up just as Latharn storms out.
He casts a poisonous glare at the farmers. But Zahira is stuck in her memories.
The Colossus was coming right for us. Fleetmaster Ko ordered the gunhawks and cannoneers to take up positions.
She catches herself, breaking off with an ashamed grimace.
They fought. The rest of us were sent below, like cowards.
Alright. If you'd fought, you'd be dead too.
We don't flee. We don't hide.
She doesn't look at you as she speaks. She steels herself.
I heard cannon blasts, artillery fire. Felt the world shake. Then the water started coming in. We came back up, and the others were... I don't know. Like they'd been turned to ash. And the Colossus was walking away. The fort was flooding, where it had broken our walls, and the luminous Audra in the lighthouse had gone dark.
Ooh. Where's this lighthouse?
On the western side of the fort. It's a true marvel, a monument to Rawatayan engineering.
Proof we can tame and transform this place once we get rid of the scale bellies.
Scale bellies.
The Naga.
Her hand starts to tremble again. She tries to cover it with the other.
They skulked in after, once our walls were down. Those of us who were left fought, but those cowards moved through the sunken hallways, ambushed us from below.
You weren't even at full strength. Why not take shelter?
We were ordered to defend this fort. Our people back home depend on our food shipments.
Those snakes are little more than animals. No match for trained Rawatayan warriors.
And yet you're here injured and exhausted, taking shelter. So what does that fucking say, huh?
Warp, warp.
When the Hasanui's reinforcements get here, we'll strike back.
Yeah, about that. He trails off, his gaze distant at the scenarios, a bloody vengeance no doubt playing in his eye.
And build our walls back up so nothing gets through. And double our cannons, so we can destroy that Colossus if it ever comes back.
Anyway, who's Latharn, and what do you have against these farmers?
Dawn Stars.
Oh.
Fleetmaster Co. hired them to tend the fields that supply the mainland, but they started acting strange, dreaming strange.
You mean dreaming of things to come?
One of them, Latharin, had a row with the Fleetmaster over it, left angry just before the Colossus showed up.
Hearing the soldiers glare at the farmers, as if this explained everything. And?
You think that's a coincidence?
I think their praying called it here, getting back at us for the Godhammer. Even if not, they definitely know something.
Uh-huh.
Spitting at our god? You ought to fear for the future of your soul.
Is there anything else?
This is a fortress. Certainly you've got some ways of fighting the Naga. She bristles.
The finest cannons and bombards in the archipelago. Why, you can barely walk the ramparts without...
As she remembers the destruction outside, her indignation fades away, and that distant look returns to her eyes.
There's still one. There must be one. They can't all have been destroyed. But you'll need a trained artillerist to aim it.
Uh-huh.
The big guns and me are on friendly terms already, Captain.
Perfect. Anyway, who are you?
Zahira, assistant quartermaster.
Cool, bye.
Don't go back out there. You'll be safe here until reinforcements arrive.
Yeah, no.
Just stay away from the water. Damn scale bellies are hiding down there. They'll ambush if you get close.
I noticed.
Sometimes you can see them, if you look carefully.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that they would just ambush you. Maya's late. She could have stopped. Shot the stars off of the Colossus brow. That is what that line was. No, but instead what I got was bop 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 bop.
Give me a real challenge.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on, everybody together.
Hey.
Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, hey. That's a lot of explosion of barrels.
That's a Cadus spell right there.
God damn it. And they're gonna be sniping at us until we can get up there.
Yep. Fuck, I remember this.
God, this is dumb.
Ugh.
For the Hanzanui.
Fuck you.
Yes?
Just...
That's it!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not sure I can.
Oh my god. Oh, that's right, she has the dagger equipped.
Something I can do.
Right, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep,
For some
and
reason, this is like
What can
my
I do you
memory's not
for?
great to begin with, but like, I forget so much that happens in this game from week to week. And I purely blame the fact that
Right
we've
here.
done so much already.
that is true.
That it's like, a lot of the stuff gets kind of blurred.
I mean, this is stream 22.
Yeah. Like, I think it's transforming in my mind where it's like, I remember,
fall
like,
by
the
my
general
hand.
overarching what happened, but the specifics get lost.
That looks
Right.
complicated.
'Cause I completely forgot about the dagger thing.
Mm.
You were saying?
Alright,
This is why I try to refresh myself on the previous stream every time we stream this.
Fair enough.
Eh.
Yes?
Okay, who's the one that has the thing with the, what?
Oh, Aloth looks stupid. Just a fucking cowboy hat.
Okay, this is that's the burn damage. Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay. We're in a good enough position.
Right here.
Yeah?
What's up? Now. Fly
go!
free fireball!
Or okay.
Captain?
Well, there it goes.
it just lights the shelter on fire.
Whoops!
Whoopsies.
Ow.
Aloth, accidentally committing
That's not
war
what I
crimes
expected.
since day one.
That's our Aloth.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. There are like hundreds dead.
Whoops.
Oopsie poopsies.
Arthek Worthen Roth.
Right here.
Hey, buddy.
Of course.
What do you need?
Excuse me, just... There we go.
I'm here.
Yes, you are. And we're just gonna reposition you a little bit.
Let's go for round two.
Oh man, I don't know what that fireball was that...
You were saying?
Well then. See, the thing is that like if those were all explosives, especially that second time, or at least any of them were, yeah, Aloth probably would have done what an Aloth do and just set off a bomb way too close to himself and the rest of the party. Or at least him and Shodi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you go and stab this snake? Good.
And so she did.
Stay behind me.
I'll stay beside you.
Love me!
Speak freely.
Well,
Ugh.
and where is my favorite soul annihilation? There we go. Did I just get knocked over by a bird?
Let's
Ow!
wash that down with an antidote.
Oh, I'm poisoned. Would you look at that?
Yes? No mercy!
Interesting.
Happy to oblige.
This hurts my blood.
Dare you wanna, Thank you. Hey!
Hey!
Nice. The dead soul. Kema accepts what comes next. They all do, of course, to an extent. Kema, though she truly believes. 1,000 horrors fill this world. Wonderful and terrible. Only Ingwith remains steadfast against the storm. Only Ingwith meets madness with reason. Only Ingwith, Kema whispers as the knife falls. We got sacrifice! Kills friendly characters or enemies that are near death. What?
What?
What? Once per rest. Oh, I guess if it's near death, it's just an instant kill. All right. Funny
Why would
enough,
you do that on a friendly?
I don't know.
Consider it done.
But have you ever seen the picture of like a harm assist, like somebody that dual classes in like assassin and cleric or something like that?
I've seen vague things like that, but I've never heard that term before. No.
Yeah, that's what that reminds me of. It's like, I will heal you, but I will also stab you to death.
See, the side of assassin that I like is when it's like full harm.
Mm.
Of course I do, because my favorite kind of class is like a, berserker assassin hybrid. So,
Right.
maybe that's just me. I'm very excited for the day where I can play my me file in this game and have a barbarian rogue hybrid, which would be the subclass of assassin.
Mm.
And my damage output would be through the fucking roof.
Heavy brass bombard is perched atop the wall, pointing out to sea. From here, you have a commanding view of the flooded fortress.
All I need to know, put it on the boat. Put it on the sign trigger!
You know that swell of motherly pride when you see newborn? Get my taste of it. Or getting my taste of it. My pat's the height of the weapon. Let's scan the fortress. Broken towers rise feebly from the water, and corpses and debris float between them. You see no sign of life until you note movement near the center of the fort. A large cluster of Naga has congregated on the central walkway. Let's check for ammunition. The bombard itself is not loaded, and you don't see any ammunition for it nearby. Oh, of course not. Perhaps one of those survivors in the storage tower could help us. Right. Such a fucking voice acting. Perhaps one of those survivors in the storage tower could help us. Bombard continues its lonely vigil. Well, we're gonna turn it towards the Naga. You try, but it's stuck. Looking down, you notice the gears attached to the rotating platform are rusted. Whoever was shirking their maintenance duty had better be among the casualties. Well, hey, Dare. Push it in place.
Yeah, really. Alright, and he just picks it up and puts it down the road. That's not what I meant, but,
I pick things up and I put them down.
And I'm southern.
Adair pushes. Despite the rest of the platform's shrieks, Adair managed to turn the bombard towards Naga. We're gonna aim it towards the cluster of Naga, and that'll be me with my 10 mechanics. You estimate the distance to the Naga and consider what you know about ballistics and parabolic trajectories. After a few mental calculations, you ratchet the bombard into a suitable firing position. You're confident you can take out the Naga on the platform at this angle. You didn't even have to count on your fingers. Oh. You didn't even have to count on your fingers. Very impressive, Captain. And that's about it for now, because we need ammunition.
So yeah, I'm looking into the sacrifice thing, because I was wondering if it, like, for any reason, said friendly characters, and, it doesn't seem to be, but, yeah, this ability seems really fucking strong when you really think about it, because it can just kill anything that's near death.
Yeah. Does that include bosses?
That's what I'm wondering. That's why it seems really good, because that's the case, and that's fucking ridiculous, and we will use that.
Yes, we will. An entire section of the wall has been smashed, leaving a chasm of jagged rubble below. Broken planks and battlements jut from the opposite side of the break. Well, time for grappling hook. Gee, I wonder who's going to use it. It only needed a
He's
3.
like, I got this. No, it's like, I got this, and then he starts swinging it and walking forward, and then he just puts his foot on the wall and starts walking up the wall as he's swinging it around. And then he gets to the top, and he just drops it. Got it!
I like the idea that he starts swinging it and then he throws it, but he launches himself towards the top of the wall.
He starts swinging it and he throws it through the wall.
Whoops.
Adair, that was like a few good feet of solid stone. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know.
it was.
Adair hurls the grappling hook and at the broken wall. It catches securely on the parapet. Nice. We'll come back to that.
His stats are so high, he swings it around, it hits the wall, tinks off. 1 minute passes, and then a staircase forms. It's just like, Adair, what did that do? And he's just like, wait for it. It opens up for him.
Oh my god. Wow, that's
Thank God we know Adair's personality, because it would suck if he turned on us.
that was yeah.
He could pretty much just beat the whole team himself, probably.
Probably.
Parshi would put up a fight, but the rest,
Not so much.
Watch and learn.
Why is there spirit Naga over there? All right.
gotta go. Can Space Bacon talk to Ghost Snake? We have a ways of communication.
Oh hey.
See trouble.
So do I. Oh, Shody. First of all, everybody go into.
Let's take a look.
This includes you, Parshi. Okay, the lighting just fucked it up. Hey, Shody. I think it's time for some motherfucking holy fire.
All thick Worthen Roth. Is it me, or is that an awful lot of black powder?
I glanced away, and I looked back, and the whole screen is exploded. How come I always glance away at the wrong times? Hold on, I need to. What just happened?
I didn't
Hold
realize I was getting better.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy in particular. Damn, that was the most successful fucking pillar of fire I think I've ever seen. Or wait, no, you said it was holy. Wait, was that the pillar of fire or was that holy fire?
No, that was the pillar of fire.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was basically a small nuke. Like, that was a Cadus spell right there.
Oh, that's
Hot damn.
that's wonderful.
Those are some beautiful fireworks.
Yeah, I already took aim, but I'll take it.
It amuses me knowing that an explosion like that, especially with the fact that it was even clipping through the wall for the most part, probably would have taken down that part of the wall. Blow it up, everybody kind of leans out the opening, and Adair's like, well, I guess we didn't need to climb up it.
It's not my time yet.
Man, that sucks, Shody.
Well. She does actually have,
I know.
have a fucking...
I know.
I only bring that up knowing that if you get 3, they die, so...
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So this is another part of the fort there.
That is
Well.
why Aloth, she died at last stream. Was that last stream or was this...
That was last stream.
Yeah, that was last stream. That's why they died, because that shit that was firing was giving an injury per hit. So...
Oh, well, now I know.
Yeah. Not that I'm too worried about, you know... Not that I'm too worried about her actually getting those last 2 before you rest again.
Yes.
We don't get that many, but, you know...
And I rest religiously.
Is there anything else?
Yo, you guys got either a cannonball you can spare or somebody that you don't like?
You seem to be storing an awful lot of black powder here.
As you can see, we have
Is that what we heard earlier?
Maybe. I know a thing or two about explosives, and you're dealing in exceptional quantities.
I know a thing or two about explosives. Did you hear that thing that probably rocked this whole room earlier? That was me.
Rawatayans do not do anything in half measures.
A ragged cheer goes up from the other soldiers.
But Deadfire is a savage place. Something that Valian coin counters and Juana tribals do not seem to recognize.
Keep talking. My... There's gonna come a choice whether to save you or not.
But our people conquered Rauatai.
Talking both about the Valians, who you are, and Juana, who you're allied with.
A wild land.
Where can I find ammunition for the bombard?
Ammunition? We keep lots of ammunition. Get new shipments all the time from Rauatai.
She nods brightly, clinging to this hopeful thought.
Not for the bombard. Fleetmaster Ko fired it all at the Colossus. All that's left are cannonballs, and they're too small.
Damn it.
Maybe Imuro had some. In his workshop, he was making these new explosive shells.
The injured soldier shoots her a look and she breaks off.
That's not really what you'd call a defensive weapon, wouldn't you say? More like something you'd lay siege with.
Soldier, did I ask for an inventory of your supplies? Stick to the topic.
Maya raises a shaking finger and holds Zuhira's gaze before lowering it.
Anyway, you should check, just in case. Imuro's workshop was by the northern gate.
Okay. We got the storeroom key. Probably could have just broken in, I'm gonna be honest, but it's thanks to the key.
I mean, I guess this ensures less destruction of your fort, but, you know, more so than I've already caused since I got here.
I mean, what?
You've been here for like 15 minutes.
Yes.
I
work fast.
You ever hear the story of the Tidebringer? The person of the ship, yes. Both equally as destructive. One is intentionally so. The other, well, things happen around me.
Oops.
Watch out, there's a cursor out there. Also, I will be right back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
I hit something.
Your orders? Ha! Still got it.
Shit.
Captain?
What the hell? Yeah, this is nonsense. I can't fucking see anything.
What can I do you for?
Something I can do?
Hey there.
Aye?
Captain?
Yes?
Yeah?
Right here.
Something I can do?
Time to watch our backs.
Okay, apparently I hit something again. This is dumb.
You were saying? Not a problem, Captain.
Just
Right here.
walk into the light. Just walk into the light. There. Fucking Christ. Okay, it's an ice blight.
Tell me.
Happy to oblige. Arthik Worthen Roth.
Oh, this is most unpleasant. This is futile!
Fuck these two enemies. Whoever that is casting rituals needs to fuck off.
Yeah?
Oh my god, it's just summoning more fucking... Ah!
Ain't you got the decency to die? Moeth Ixie Oneth.
I feel off.
What is wrong with you? Just breath, fire. Okay. There.
I feel off.
Captain?
I'm here.
I don't know what you are over here, but you gotta stop.
Absolutely. And that's how it's done.
Something I can do?
Ow. Okay. It's getting closer. Whatever it is, it's getting closer.
Yeah? I'll light the darkness.
Don't put your weapons away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Is the lighting just broken here, or is it supposed to be like this?
Your orders? Speak freely.
Happy to oblige. Arthek Worthen Roth.
I'm guessing where it is.
Arthek Worthen Roth.
Yeah?
That looks like it hurt.
Hey, watch it with that.
I'm listening.
Hey. Ha-ha! Oh?
Happy to oblige. Arthek Worthen Roth.
Okay, right there.
Hey there.
Right there. Right there.
Arthek Worthen Roth.
You were saying?
Hey, watch it with that.
Happy to oblige.
Okay, that one needs an actual target.
Hey, watch it with that.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
You were saying?
Tell me.
Ugh.
What can I do you for? Arthur Worthen Roth.
Yes?
Yeah?
Take that!
Hello.
Fuck. Hi.
Sorry, that took a bit longer than I originally anticipated.
This is dumb.
Your orders?
Oh, you're here.
I'm here.
Hey there.
But why? Why is no one visible?
Something I
Because
can
there's
do?
no lighting.
What?
There's no lighting. You would think that if one of our characters went into an area, there would be a limited line of sight. Apparently not.
What?
So I don't know if the fucking lighting's broken in this
Captain?
area or not.
That looks like a glitch.
Fun.
Because
Yeah.
I remember going through that little trough of water there, and I could see what was happening when I did it. So,
Hey.
I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
I'm listening.
That's really weird.
I'm here.
What can I do you for?
And the fact that I tried to fight within that glitch itself. Ugh.
Yeah?
I'm just gonna wait for them to walk over. But they're not. Okay.
Captain?
Oh, hey,
I did it.
you did it.
Echoes of Faith. 10%.
Oh, to spirits.
10% chance to repeat attacks after 0 rounds with priest spells.
Excuse me?
What? What?
As in, like, the spell would happen twice?
Maybe.
Because if that's the case, that's fucking awesome. Hold on.
Okay, yeah. Colossus understands the process. Incision and excision, nothing simpler. Growth without guidance has far too long defined this wilderness. The world requires cultivation. Do not stare numbly into the darkness. Strike a light. The instrument warms, ready. The device wakes. The gardener signals. The knife falls. The fight is over.
So, you should probably do a new save if it's glitched, just to make sure.
Yeah.
So the reason it says 10%, or not 10%, 0% is, or 0 seconds or whatever it said, was it's actually supposed to be 0.5.
Oh.
So I guess it just rounded down.
All right.
But yeah, it looks like 10% chance to double a priest spell, I guess.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah. Could you imagine fucking pillar of fire and then half a second later another pillar of fire? Because that's the first thing that I thought of.
That's awesome.
I know, yeah. Also, you could probably double heal. Yeah, sure, whatever. But listen, double pillar. Pillars 2! It's all come full circle.
Stairs descend to a flooded hallway. The water is clear, and the passage seems to continue for quite a ways. As the passage begins to grow dim and the water cloudy, you reach an intersection where the walls are spiderwebbed with cracks. The hall continues left and right. The way on the left is dark. There's a faint glow to your right, but still, dark shapes obstruct the passage. Your finely honed sense of direction tells you that the hall to the right leads west, while the route to the left seems to bend southeast back towards the docks. Let's go right then. You pull yourself past the corner and into a labyrinth of carnage. Debris from half-collapsed walls and shattered barricades clog the tunnel. Corpses weighed down by armor and bloated decay bob and hover in open spaces. You kick off the rebel to propel yourself forward. Even so, the way forward is more taxing than you'd initially thought. Partial success. Okay. You press on. Maya appears to be struggling, but by the time you notice, it's too late to turn back. The exit is a gray blur when you see the panic in Maya's eyes. You grab one of Maya's trembling arms and pull your companion towards the light. You reach a wood-paneled wall with a ruinous green banner. When you see the exit on your right, you push towards it. Once out of the water, Maya doubles over and vomits a mouthful of seawater, trembling with exhaustion. Maya was injured. Yep.
As she's doing that, you see a little fishtail sticking out of the helmet that she's wearing that everybody forgot about.
God damn it.
There it is again!
Alright, we're in the dining hall. Oh, we have no more egg.
It starts pouring out of the slot of her helmet. It's fucking watering.
Okay. Egg.
Egg. Fine, nobody will miss any of this stuff.
That's fine. Where are we? Okay, we're here. Oh, we're on the other side of the... Ha! We're on the other side of that, the fucking glitched crevice.
Thankfully.
Oh, that works. So Maya got injured for nothing then.
Pretty sure that... I don't know, that's weird. Unless there is a reason for that I'm just forgetting, but I don't think there is. Because that doesn't make any sense.
No, it does not.
It's a fine greatsword.
It is.
I got this. I got this.
Money.
I just looked at the final upgrade that dagger's gonna get.
Yeah.
It's really good. Especially for Shody.
Good shit. The workshop.
This is a good goddamn dagger.
That we just happened to stumble upon. Nagas.
Oh, apparently there was an even bigger, like a bigger, I guess, upgrade. Found in the coding, which, looking at that upgrade, it seems almost broken.
Oh,
so
alright.
I can see why they not actually have it in the full game.
What was the bigger upgrade?
Right
well,
between
that
the
would
eyes.
Would that still be
spoil-
telling? Yeah.
Yeah, that would kind of spoil what would happen.
Alright.
Yes?
Which, I know I tell you some things that I probably shouldn't, but I'm trying to keep that to a minimum. I say this specifically about the armor set that I know we've been waiting on for fucking ever. It's still over in that other hub area.
Right.
But it's something that it'd be better to react to on stream.
Right.
Happy to oblige. That would be a no. Get threshed.
Yeah?
Smack.
Hey, let's talk this over.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you should not cast Fireball in a closed room.
Yeah?
Right.
My pleasure.
Aye?
Eh.
Hey.
Ow. Bird.
Fight!
Captain.
Ooh, nice. Stop hitting my bird.
I'm here. No mercy!
Yeah?
Well, they're both near death. Yoink! Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, as long as they have the near death status,
Bullseye.
they're just
But it's only
primed.
the once per rest thing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's awesome.
Watch and learn.
I get a feel. I don't have anything to back this up, but I get a feeling that there's probably some sort of safety measure for bosses.
Oh, most likely.
Of course, there is, but in the like very unlikely chance that there isn't, that's incredible.
Oh yeah.
But that's also a really, really good way to, even if we're just struggling on a particular fight.
Sure.
That's a good, like, all right, just delete this person who's being a problem kind of mechanic.
Consider it done.
Explosive shell. Anyway, now that we took your stuff, hi. An older man hunches over a work table, scribbling furiously by the light of a flickering lantern. His hair is an oily, matted mess, and his cheeks are streaked with black. He looks up as you enter, shielding his eyes from the torchlight behind you.
Finally, some peace and quiet. Just keep that bird away from my work.
Don't fucking talk bad about my bird.
Stand down, Ishi.
Bart!
Man is doing important work.
Slave sphincter, those snakes were noisy. I don't suppose you brought any extra parchment with you?
He brushes a lock of greasy hair behind his ear. As he does, his ink-stained fingers leave another mark on his cheek. What are you doing?
I'm writing it all down. My research, my work, something to survive before the next walk-in Colossus, the next Naga warband. Do you need something? If not, I should focus. So much to do.
Your survivors hold up by the docks. They can help you reach them. He waves a hand, already turning back to his notes.
Safety in numbers, eh? A comforting illusion. Let the others have it if they wish it.
Hmm.
I must see that my work survives.
The hell happened here?
What didn't? A Colossus made of Adra marched through the fort, grew bright like luminous, and scores of soldiers fell dead. Incredible.
His quest stops moving. His gaze grows distant.
If Aethys got to them first, then you can fit their remains in a pouch of white leaf.
Huh.
Then the Naga killed everyone else. Except Latharn, I suppose. Yes, he must have left.
Zahir survived, along with a few others.
They should split up. Safer that way. Better odds. Dawnstar fellow. Arrived yesterday? Last week?
A couple of months ago.
Strange dreams. Smart of him to leave so soon.
He's gotta be acting on his dreams, trying to help our god.
I see.
Need something? I should focus. So much to do.
I was told you have explosive shells for the bombard.
Just the one. Just the one. Someone came and took it. Oh, that was you.
Good. How do I get to the lighthouse?
How indeed. Naga everywhere. Suppose your best chance will be up along the walls, west and south. But how to get there? Better perhaps to keep going south, around the edge of the fort, through Fleet Master Ko's office. More cover from the Naga.
Thanks. I like that detail. Man, I wonder who took it. Oh! It was you!
Hit me! And then you just run out.
It me.
Carrying it above your head and squat running like a gremlin, and then you realize, oh! Shit, and then it just crushes you because you can't actually carry it.
Whoops.
There!
Now you brought this on yourself.
Walks over, picks it up like a bowling ball. Thanks.
I don't know why I helped you, but whatever.
I mean, part of his main quest is here, or his companion quest, you know what I mean.
Yes.
He's got a horse in this race as well.
Alright. Back through the water. Swim. Orient. Right leads west, while the left passage leads east. Go left to the kitchen. The route is much easier this time. Okay, so can I go down that other pathing? Swim into the passage. I can. Let's go left. The hallway curves around until you reach a door. It's swollen with water and stuck in place. You give it a cursory tug, but it'll take more effort to pull open. Adair! Yeah, I got it. Oh,
Here
no,
goes.
it sounds like. God, I love Adair's straight set. Oh, hey!
Yeah. Mainly just his athletics and his fucking constitution. I mean, his strength is also great. But this bitch could survive a bomb.
Give me a real challenge.
I'd say a nuke, but after that last explosion, I'm not quite sure about that anymore for him.
You feel the presence of a soul, twisting and sinuous. It notices you too and draws nearer. Its restless essence tangles against your own. It is searching, hunting. You recognize it as the soul of a Naga.
What is this? Come closer. You glow so brightly, just like the...
The soul recoils from a memory of violence, like a child snatching her hand from a hot stove. What were you searching for?
Away.
Memory blooms at her core. A burst of vehemence shudders through her essence.
The striped fiends profane the island, endlessly burrowing, building. They bury the Adra under stone. Sugan says we must find a way in. Sugan says I must find a way in.
There is warmth in this thought. Pride. Who is Sugan?
Speaker for the gods. Grandfather to many. He leads us here. And here I must find a way in. The fiends gather at the walls, searching too. Not for me, but they see me still.
Feel a prickle of sympathetic pain as if pierced by a volley of bullets. Alright, come with me.
It is too dark. I will lose my way, or be swallowed by the terrible walker. Stay a little longer. Your glow is a comfort here.
Yeah, you died, by the way.
No, not dead. Still searching.
What are you looking for now?
A way, I said. A glowing, shining way.
As she speaks, you feel yourself pulled into her memory and into the dark abyss of the in-between. You remember it from your own brief sojourn there. Yet from the darkness, you and Yanas see a bright rift, a pillar with roots that seem to reach into the heart of the world. You recognize this as an Adra pillar.
The way glows like an anglerfish lure, but it feels safe.
It does. You're drawn to it.
I will follow the way, I think. But then I see another glowing thing. This one does not feel safe.
Another glowing figure appears, this one shaped like an enormous walker. 3 stars burn above its brow. You feel Yanas' fear at this walker thing, even as you recognize it as Aethys. You watch as the glowing figure approaches the pillar. It reaches out, and a violent current rips through the darkness. You hear a chorus of screams, but they sound distant and distorted, as if coming from underwater. Light and energy flow into the strange being from the pillar from 100 points gathered around it. At last the pillar is dark. The glowing walker recedes, brighter than before. Everything is dark.
Now there is no way and no light. I am afraid.
I'll restore the Adra pillar, then you can continue on your way.
The way? I am searching for a way. Show me.
She melts into the ether and becomes a quiet presence behind you. Now we got Snake Friend. Alright, time to blow some bitches up.
Woohoo! Yo, why didn't we just use the tide burner now I think about it? I'm sure we could have fired it.
I'm sure.
God knows that thing's a fucking siege weapon.
Hello.
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 Sorry that took so long. I had to participate in creating the food.
Mm-hmm. Load in the bombard. Carefully ease the shell into the bombard. Fire the bombard. You light the fuse and plug your ears.
You light the flues.
The flues?
The flues.
You light the flues and plug your ears. Wait a minute.
The flues.
The flues.
Boom.
Kaboom.
That
wasn't even as big as an explosion as that mishap in the wall.
That was
an explosion.
That was pathetic.
Did its job though, I guess.
Don't any of your mages know meteor? Because that feels like it would have done the same thing.
No, apparently it wasn't explosive enough.
Well then.
Oh, okay, and this just leads back down to the kitchen. Cool. Yeah, we could have just thrown some gunpowder on the Naga and had Jody just cross the flaming pillar. Alas, it was not meant to be. Seems so far out. Oh, let's loot their corpses. Anything good? I guess some upgrade stuff. Which, as you alluded to before, PJ, it feels like we've done so much.
I know.
But we're not as far into the game as it feels. Because I was gonna say, like, at this point, we should probably start thinking about upgrading our weaponry. It's like, no, we're still kind of in the beginning of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, we have amazing equipment for where we are in the story. Like, realistically.
Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Got someone?
Show 'em how it's done.
Dim in the lantern.
Oh, everybody, shush. Just...
In my sights.
Aye?
God damn it. We're here. Hello.
As you wish.
Bird.
Yeah? Of course. There's something you don't see every day.
Happy to oblige.
Yeah?
Jerry, you go over there and knock this Naga down.
Hey, watch it with that.
You're fine, Adair. Shut up.
Captain? Ah! Right between the eyes.
Ow. Stop hitting my bird. God, I love the effects of Mule Kick.
Yeah.
Bird.
Yes?
No, no restoration for you. No, choke out the Naga. There we go.
What can I do you for?
Almost, not yet.
Oh!
Hey there.
Full annihilation.
How do you like that? I'll teach you a lesson.
What do you need?
Whack.
Captain? Right between the eyes.
Whoop. hitting my birds.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Happy to oblige. Oh, sweet redemption.
I actually have to get kills with Shodi if I want to upgrade the dagger anymore.
Yeah.
Everyone? Okay. And Dave's like, I got it. Alright. Hey, we get that rope and grappling hook back. Nice. Okay, so that's underwater. No. No. Fucking god damn it. Okay, at least the lighting works this time.
They'll fall by my hand.
Yeah?
Happy to oblige.
Okay. Shodi, your job is very important. Just destroy them. Just destroy them.
Speak freely.
That wasn't as destructive as I thought it would be.
For the wrong Hanzanui.
Oh well.
Right here.
Oh?
Okay. Yeah, that whole lighting thing was just a glitch. Where are you going,
Yeah,
Aloth?
I thought so.
Where are you go? Oh, he's going all the way around.
Oh, there he goes!
What the fuck? Wait, what?
Oh, you might want to stop him.
Yeah, yep. Oh god.
Pause it! Just in case he accidentally runs into enemies.
Yeah.
Thankfully he hasn't so far. So, well, I guess we cleared that part.
Aloth, stop! Okay, keep going. It's clear up here. Thanks, Aloth. Oh, I guess he ran past the lighthouse at this point. Wait, let me track the passage back. No, he didn't. Why is there an upper entrance then? Anyway, Aloth, get back down here.
Yeah, really. Hey, Loth, get down from there. Hey, Loth, don't get the spray bottle.
You know, watch the green circle.
There he goes. Where in the fort is Aloth San Diego?
What is this place anyway? That's the Fleet Master's office.
He comes back, hey guys, guess what I found?
Why'd I just see Gur pop up for like half a second?
Like, actual Gur?
Yeah, like the words Gur.
Were you thinking of the character, Suzie?
Yes.
That flashed through my brain as well.
This
Before I realized, of course it's not that.
This letter is written in small, meticulous hand. Co, you know I've never been one for superstition, but I'm telling you, there's something to these dreams. Couldn't tell you what they mean, only that they wake me 3 times a night. All of us working in farms, pious Aethasians to a man, are having them too. I've got no mind to tell you how to run your fort, but I've got to look after my brethren here. We left homes and families back in Raid Saris, and now we're seeing strange things and laboring next to a duke's ransom in black powder. Or did you reckon a dumb hick like me wouldn't notice? Well then, I'm just gonna grab that. And that's it. That's all there is to the Fleet Master's office. The upstairs is where Aloth was. Well, we found the footprint. You remember the feet that made these stomping across that made these stomping across Cadnua? Yeah, maybe still a little sore about that.
Just, yeah, you remember these, and Charger's just like, and then it shows a flashback to just, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like remembering that stuff.
Squeesh.
Squeesh.
Alright, to the lighthouse.
We're gonna...
Time to chew out Aothis.
Hey! Dick!
Connect with the luminous Audra in the lighthouse. See, I would, but there seems to be a bit of a wiggly problem.
A wiggly problem?
A wiggly problem.
It's a wiggly problem, to be fair.
The lighthouse is quiet, but for soft, sibilant whispers, there's a repetitive, incantory quality to them. You feel the...
I'm sorry, continue.
Would you like to share with the class, Suzie?
We've got this round, like a smaller round, cat scratch post.
Mm-hmm.
And he was on it and just going at it, and then he shifted too far to one side.
He just rolled off.
And he just completely...
Oh no, bats.
He's fine, but watching this at 1 second playful lump and then the other second cartoon round eyes, like, oh
As he falls, just. Now, was that a cat meowing? Was that a cow rolling over, or was that a car passing by? Only you can know.
Yet, as you cross the threshold, an old Naga with skin like cracked leather breaks off. He swivels to face you, bearing one broken fang.
The sea-striped fiends send you to uproot the tree of the gods, yes? Their blasphemy knows no bounds.
Give the order, Captain. Or just nod. I'm not picky.
I know, Maya. His head twitches in her direction, his tongue flickering.
So, the fiends corrupt even the sand-striped ones. Now I taste their stench on her. If you join them in befouling the Atra, then you will join them in death too.
Oh, Lord. You telling me all this slaughter is about Audra?
The tree of the gods, yes, which these fiends plunder and profane. Go! Carry a warning of what you have seen to the other shufflers.
I need to approach the Audra.
Fool! See what the impiety of the sea-striped fiends has wrought. The sand-striped shufflers know better. But you others come, smooth-toned or furred or sea-striped, with blasphemous hunger. Now, foreign ones dig at these roots, and the deep hunter is with us no more. Now, The gods returned to rain their punishment on these islands. Again.
You're saying the gods brought ruin on Deadfire before? He bears his broken fang in surprise.
Do your stories say nothing of the many disasters? Of the shuffler nests washed away like foam? Many generations ago, the sand-striped ones built great hives across the islands, and bastions around the Adra roots.
One of civilization spanned the archipelago, but the Anguithans built temples around the Adra.
They did not build alone. The sand-striped ones helped, as they help other fiends now.
He eyes Maya coldly.
Meddling displeased the gods. So the gods smashed their works with heaving volcanoes and crashing waves.
His beads and bangles rattle as he brings his hands together in a loud clap. So you think history is repeating itself?
You shufflers are beasts of habit. You do not learn. You do not change. You cast off your sheddings by night, only to put them back on at daybreak. You wrap yourself in filthy, worn-out things. Our ancestors hid deep where the waters quenched the fires and muffled the storms. They remembered while shufflers scattered. Now, the shufflers build again. The gods see. They will tear them all down.
Yeah, I'm a watcher. I can restore the Adra if you just let me near it. His tail whips on the ground as he considers you.
If your fat tongue speaks true, then give us proof.
All right, here we go. Hey, Bareth. It's been a while. You want to help me out here a little bit?
Bareth!
Nothing happens. The Naga continues to watch you, curious. God damn it. What would you consider proof?
I tell you, thick tongues lie. Forked tongues do not. If what you say is true, then surely you can speak with the dead.
I can.
I will believe your words, only if I hear them from the tongue of my own.
Hey, there was a point to getting the fucking Naga soul. Look at that.
Hey, Snake Ghost. Get
Hey.
your ass over here, or whatever your approximation of ass is over here.
Your leader's being a dick. Here. Yanas's bright, wispy form appears, and the other Naga pull themselves into tight, fearful knot. Only Sagan cranes himself forward, his head cocked.
Sugan, I found the way.
Emotion pulses through her essence, crackling in the ether.
Yes, you died. We saw.
The way became dark, but this one brought light.
She turns briefly to you, but Sagan's mouth is rigid in a broken, fanged grimace.
We will kill the shuffler and free your soul, Yanis.
I'll free your soul if you try, Snake.
Bitch!
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work that way.
Yanis turns to Sagan, hissing angrily.
Do old scales cloud your eyes? The shuffler glows like the God Walker, like the way.
She looks towards the dull Adra vein. Sagan and the others follow her gaze.
She will open the way.
Thanks, Giannis. Bye. As the last of Giannis's essence fades back into the in-between, Sagan regards the Adra vein, calculation flickering in his eyes. At last he turns his guarded gaze on you.
The gods give you power, yes. But is it enough? Approach. Restore the blessing of the gods to the Adra.
I'll be honest, I only did. I'll be honest. This just so I don't have to fight any more Naga. I'm getting really sick and tired of it. All right. Here we go.
By the way, how's my pose?
Been working on it.
Yeah, also, we're just gonna get rid of this.
Yeah.
Well, I should have seen that coming.
Yo, what the fuck was your plan? By the way, this thing that you hold like next to this that you clearly care about, yeah, I'm just ha!
What the fuck?
This is not. This is specifically what I said not to.
All right, there we go.
As your hand touches the dim Audra, you feel the same cool.
I get a break from narration.
When you touch the pillar near Port Mage, you concentrate on the pillar. The world around you swiftly falls away, leaving only the vast emptiness of the in-between. The Audra and a multitude of golden threads undulating off into the distance. For a second time, you gather the threads in your mind and bind them together, forming a solid tether that ripples out toward its distant anchor. Again, a crack sounds from the terminus. Your consciousness is violently pulled along the cord. You are prepared for the sensation this time, but are still disoriented when you come to a sudden stop. You find yourself standing behind a familiar Titanic statue as it trudges through invisible waters.
Hey! Hey,
Dick!
down here!
Standing at Aethys's shoulder, your soul is dwarfed.
Oh, okay, I'm
by
on the shoulder.
massive god's form. Energy pulses along the tether, each wave feeding the Audra's movements. He stops. His head cranes behind him, again accompanied by the sound of stone shearing and buckling. His eyes rest upon you. He does not reach for the cord, but considers you for a long span of silence before speaking.
Your first attempt to contact me was brave. This second attempt, is it born out of desperation or something else? Why do you continue to follow me, Watcher of Cadnua?
That second option's really good.
I know, it's very tempting.
You destroyed my castle and ate my soul, jackass! I fucking love this game.
Again,
I know that's not what Parsh would say, but
I know.
fuck, is that a good line?
Again, if I was playing another character, I would jump on that opportunity, because that's the jokes we've been making. Like we find this like, hey, Dick.
Dick! Give me back my soul, jackass! And you throw your like glass bat at him. Just tink. Yeah, take that.
I want to prevent you from causing any more harm.
Though there is no change in his stone visage, there is a long pause before he speaks.
That's a great challenge you've taken on. Why?
I certainly don't seem interested in watching out for... Oh, see, that is something that Parshi would say. Well, the gods certainly don't seem interested in watching out for mortals.
Aethys's gaze turns up as his tears shimmer in the gloom of the in-between.
Some of us still care deeply for mortals. We undertook this great experiment out of concern for the people of this world and your future in it. I believe we all had the best of intentions when we began. Somewhere along the centuries, something broke. Something went wrong. It took me too long to see it, but each day brings a new dawn, and with it, a chance to see the world from the perspective of who you have become. We were not always like this. But I would not want us to go back to what we were in the beginning. There must be something more for us. All of us.
Aethys becomes silent. You can sense his presence advancing back along the cord between you. His energy flows over your hand. Tendrils of light probing into the air around you. They poke and prod, at the silent lost souls hovering in your vicinity.
You are in a unique position. In spite of the work of the Leaden Key and Hand Occult, you have seen through our facade. You know the gods' true nature.
Yep.
Without the benefit of your knowledge, few mortals would be willing to accept the true history of their gods. After all, we weren't. The last time I walked Aora, I made a mistake in not revealing my true purpose. I believe you would understand it better than most.
Okay, we're actually having a conversation. We're getting somewhere.
Oh my god.
All right. Oh, well, I'm honored.
Yes, I will tell you. But this is not the time. As I take this body farther from the lighthouse, the tether grows weaker, and I have already tarried too long.
God damn you and using actual logic to get away from your fucking responsibilities.
You think you've tarried for too long? Let me tell you a story.
It has been 2 months.
Roughly, I've just been telling everybody it's been 2 months. I don't actually know how long it's been. I'm just assuming. I don't know. I completely stopped caring.
If I have not reached my destination when that happens, I will need to pull more souls from your world.
Okay, where are you going? I will meet you there.
The edges of Aethys's massive form blur and dissolve. The huge figure retreats from you. As it moves, the tether begins to rapidly unravel. As Aethys speaks, his voice sounds garbled, fragmented, and distant.
If you would know more, find me at the Ashen Maw in Margaren's Teeth.
Hey, we need to go there anyway.
Rest there before I begin my final work. When I leave that place, you will not be able to follow. Before I go, I should return some of this to you. I still have need of the great power of your soul, but I can spare you this portion.
A pulse of energy moves back along the golden cord toward you. It feels familiar, comforting, even before it contacts you. The energy washes over you, flooding you with feelings and memories you had thought long forgotten until they settle back into the cracks of your soul. And then the tether and cord snap, Aethys's figure evaporating into dust that mingles with the endless gray expanse. Heat rushes over you, and the uncomfortable sensation of the Audra Pillar's presence cuts off. The gloom of the in-between is pierced by the light of the living world. You are back in the lighthouse, no longer dim. The luminous Audra beside you is filled with warmth and light.
Huh. It's strange. In this one conversation, my entire opinion of what's going on has flipped on its head. Because, you know,
One
I'm
of
like,
them actually talks to you.
it's such a simple reason, but
I know, right?
Because the other gods,
almost like shit makes sense when they're just not ignoring you blatantly.
yeah, because all the gods are like full of themselves and want to fulfill their own purposes. He's willing to communicate, at least a little bit. That's an interesting. That's definitely going to change how I'm going to be going through the game a little bit.
Oh my god, Parshi development?
Establishing a link. Also good. Rendezvous with Aethys and the Ashen Maw. The Nagas stare at the glowing Audra, their diamond pupils wide. Sagan turns his gaze to you, his body in a cautious half-coil. Also, what is this one? Establish a link with Aethys to track his movements. Nice!
Nice!
Victoria's playing Halo in Harmony. Interesting.
Long have we kept peace with the sand-striped people. But then, the foreign ones came and spread, killed our people, built their hives everywhere.
Your type weren't exactly accommodating.
We were sure the Godwalker came to cast them out, that driving them away was a holy mission.
Hmm. You should be driving them out. You just didn't hit them hard enough. Oh god, I love this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the gods have bigger concerns than our feuds. Like, they really don't give a shit. Most of them don't give a shit. So we gotta work on that.
But on whose terms? We must go. I know not what this means, but our brethren should hear of it.
Not an option, Snake. Bet you were keeping count of how many good soldiers you fanged.
And now he owes us.
That wouldn't be any fun.
Wait, what? Oh. I mean, now he owes us. A debt is more useful than blood.
Captain?
Pace yourself. We have more important fights. Wait a minute. Pace yourself. We have more important fights ahead of us. Oh my god, just kidding. I could use some snakeskin gloves.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Yeah, I know. That's not going to earn me any points with you. Gritting her teeth, Maya secures her weapon and stands down, her fist balled at her side. And we'll talk about it later.
New today, Shuffler. Thank you for this. And for your mercy.
You've gained a strand of favor. What a favor, minus 10 hostile effect duration, boon of favor, plus 10 beneficial effect duration, and plus 1 intellect, which means that's going in our stat collection.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I knew. Clearing her throat once again. And then again, Maya raised her eyes to yours when you glance over.
Oh, you wanted something, Captain?
You were the one trying to get my attention.
What, me? I'll go ahead and say it. You're halfway toward all right.
Maya purses her lips and appraises you up and down. God damn it, Parchi! Wasn't that a joke that we were like keeping in? Oh, that's coming back to me now. That's right. If we didn't find like a serious potential romance, that we would try to romance Maya just to spite Kana.
I don't even remember that.
I do remember that because I remember losing my mind about it. You're not too shabby yourself, soldier.
Oh, I know. But it's kind of you to say.
there they are, we know.
Have you ever... Dumb question, but here I go anyway.
Okay. Maya folds her arms and shifts her weight from one foot to the other.
You ever gotten close to someone, even though it just wasn't... ordinary?
No!
I like just... No!
A god stepped on me once.
Yeah, that's also great. Fucking love these.
Okay, so before I go any further, it's been a while, so the knowledge might be a little jumbled. Was there some potential that you thought for that we would encounter in the future?
Yes. At least I think there is.
Okay.
There's obviously a margin of error.
Mm-hmm.
So, do I say it? The big question of how much do I reveal?
Would it be worth giving up the potential romance for Maya for?
So, would you be open to romancing a male character?
It's still rather new to me.
What if it is a returning character that I know that your opinion of is fairly positive? It's not a dare.
I know it's not a dare. We've been over this.
I know, I just have to put it back out there. It's unfortunate, but true.
Mm-hmm.
I just know, because knowing a dare, anybody's brain would double back like, maybe. maybe there's a glimmer at the end of this.
I don't know. That's not enough information. Okay, let me put it another way.
I'll leave it up.
I was gonna say, let me put it another way. Is this like a permanent decision? Like, if I deny this, it's locked off for the rest of the game?
I believe so.
Hmm.
The only reason I'm not 100% sure is in my test file. I romanced Maya.
Mm-hmm.
So, I
Right.
haven't seen the alternate outcome to that kind of thing.
Gotcha.
And she's the only one up until that point that I got romance dialogue for.
Right.
So I'm not too well versed on that, but I assume that it is locked off. Because, I mean, it's kind of realistic. Because somebody's just like, alright, if you ever like me, I'll be over here. And, like, you know, if you look over other potential prospects and you're like, no, and, like, you know, I'm the only one left, and you're like, yeah, fine. You know, I'll be down for that. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't think Maya's that desperate.
Fair enough. I'm gonna be honest, like, just the first thought that comes to my head, it's like, it's just unfortunate that we got this dialogue so soon. And if we were playing it the way that, you know, like, just focusing on the main stuff, we might not have run into this scenario, but we did so much side shit.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to be that high with Maya already, so. Because I think the romance dialogue only comes up when they have, like, 2 points of, I don't know, respect toward liking you. You know how there's 2 bars on each side between liking and not liking?
Yeah.
You know, like, and whenever you get to level 2, which is the highest.
Right.
Anybody who is romance prospect would, you know, have you. At least from my understanding.
Right.
The only exception might be Shodi, because she might be that desperate. I don't know. But I will say it this way: if you're that,
yeah, I'm pretty on the fence right now. It's
So-
like, it's way up there.
and I want you to consider this heavily. But do you want me to just tell you who the prospect is?
See, there's the rub.
I know, and I'm gonna throw the ball over to you because I know you're having a conundrum, and only you can really answer it at this point. Normally, I'd just be like, no, I don't want to tell you. And I still feel that kind of, but at the same time, if it's a situation where you pass this up and then you don't end up actually liking, at least romantically, the character that I'm thinking of, then, like, that ends up screwing up something you would have gone for otherwise,
Yeah. And like I said, like, it's just, in a normal circumstance, this wouldn't happen so soon.
Right. And this isn't like, you know, Mass Effect, where I'm like, you know, well, this is what you have now, and then in the future it will make, like, there will be options, you gotta decide when to do. Like, this isn't the Mass Effect scenario, because this is you choosing from the get-go. So.
Right.
And there obviously isn't a Pillars 3 out yet, so I have no idea. Adair, we're still holding out for you.
Yeah. For the stream's sake, because if I were playing this on my own, hypothetically, right? I would probably just bite the bullet and look up other romance options if this certain scenario occurred and I wasn't quite sure.
Right, and I'd do the same thing, but I also know that the stream changes things. So.
For the stream's sake, how about you just message it to me?
All right.
And again, I know we usually wouldn't do this, but I feel like I won't be able to come to a conclusion until I know what's going on.
All right, I have it typed out specifically to you. Last chance if you want to back out.
I'm pressing the button.
I'm just making sure. All right, here we go.
Really?
Yep. This is why I wasn't sure. Because I figured that they might have a chance. Now you see my conundrum. What?
What?
Didn't you already say he earlier? Why are you saying they now?
I mean, that just came out of my mouth.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what
I
happened?
refer to anybody as they, them, whenever I'd want to.
Yeah, also, to be fair, I was under the assumption, and I am still under the assumption, that there are other companions that we might run across, and also there are many male companions in this group, so...
As far as who you can romance...
Now is this... No, I can't ask that, because that would be giving too much away.
I mean, you could always message me. I know it's boring for the stream, but at least it clarifies for you.
No, it's just a gameplay. It's just a gameplay question.
Oh, okay. What, multiple?
No. I was saying, like, is it race locked?
I don't believe so.
Hmm.
No, this isn't Inquisition, don't worry.
Good. As much as I would love to do this, because we have this canon built up and it would be so funny to enter into the Kana family.
Right. No, it is hilarious. But I would be totally down for it if not for the fact that that character
right.
is an option.
Also for the fact that, like, I am legitimately trying to stay true to this character and not trying to make a special variant like we did with Cadis, for example.
As much as I joke, I am also trying to do that. Because, I mean, it's fun to make special characters no matter what it is. And of course, I'm the root cause of it, so of course I'm saying that. But also, like, listen, Special Cadis is a manifestation of a special character. If I made special variants for literally everybody that I ever made jokes about, then Special Cadis would just be one of thousands.
That's true.
Technically he is, but Special Cadis is the actual man. Like, we turned him into an actual character.
Yeah.
As opposed to just passing jokes. And I know, like, Special Keshin is kind of a thing, but it's not nearly as strong as Cadis.
Right.
But yeah, as much as we joke, I didn't want special parts. Like, I don't literally think that Party runs around screaming wildly. Though she has a perfect setup to do that.
It's funny to think about, but no.
It really is, but like, and maybe to an extent.
And we will continue to make said jokes, don't get me wrong.
And like, I can understand if she ever gets mad or something, or if she's just in a different mindset, she might do some of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, you know, her eyes aren't crossed. She's not like flailing her tongue around and then just like beating people to death.
Right.
She's just beating people to death the normal way that she does.
Right.
It just happens to be an amazing setup for a ridiculous character.
Right. Anyway, so I mean, technically, no. Like in terms of Parshi's life, no, not really. I don't think we had even a close viable romance option in the first game. Well, actually, the closest would have been a dare, but
yeah.
No, unfortunately
there weren't
not.
any romances in the first game, so.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm doing a poor job of explaining myself.
Oh no, I know exactly what you're going for. Listen, Rob is a dense motherfucker. He wouldn't know if somebody he wouldn't know if somebody's flirting with him if they smacked him across the head with it. However, in a game scenario, I understand the steps.
He's also pretty bad at picking up on cues.
Just look over in the corner and I just see Zebrin just crouching back there, and he's like,
I killed you, go away!
Except you didn't! Not in our canon!
A scenario where a difference in rank can get in the way of enjoying shore leave?
I think I see where this is going. Let's keep it professional, okay?
Say no more. I'll give you some room to breathe. Come on, Ishi.
I still hate it. I still hate saying no in scenarios like this. Maya clucks her tongue to summon Shiza, pushing you to the periphery of her attention. Sorry, Maya.
Also, Suzie. Well, I was gonna ask if you also want to know, because so that you're in the loop of the character that I'm referring to for Rob. I won't say it for the stream's sake, but
Yes, I don't know why you didn't send it in the Tidebringer chat.
Well, because you're
I
going to be
didn't know if it
playing
would
at
be a
some point.
spoiler. Yeah, because you will be playing it, and I didn't
I'm
know.
going to forget.
I don't think you're going to forget this.
I don't think you're gonna forget this one.
But to be
in all
fair,
honesty, I don't think you're gonna forget this
PJ,
one.
to be fair, because I'm going on that route, she's going to find out anyway.
Yeah, I was also thinking about that, which is why I just said, fuck it, whatever, I'll bring it up. So yeah, I'll phone or computer. Does it matter?
Computer.
Computer, okay.
I got another
Just
lonely
because I'm
cat.
staring at the computer.
Corligon. What's up with you, Corligon? 5% damage from area of effect
That is
attacks.
a cat's name, Corligon?
Yep.
I feel like there needs to be like the Destroyer after it. Also, it's a bats.
It is a
Wow,
bats.
that is like a that's like a bats picture.
Ito Barats! Oh, Ito Barats!
and here he is. Not that anybody on the stream can see it, but yeah, she's got a bats with her.
You wanna say hello to the stream, the Barats? Say hello. Moo.
No, he's just gonna rub his face onto your face.
That's cute.
Did you hear that?
No.
It was the most pitiful squeak.
Oh no. Yeah, he's a squeaky bats.
Area of effect attacks do more damage. Oh, that means the fire pillar does more damage. And the holy fire rain.
And the party's healing potions are more and abilities are more effective.
Yes.
This is just a straight buff to Shodi.
I will keep that in mind because we still have to make the true space bacon.
Yeah, we do. We do need to do that. We need to figure out which pet that we want.
Yeah.
The core of.
Space bacon.
Also, Suzie needs to be in stream when we make space bacon.
I mean.
Also, out of context, that sentence I just said sounds hilarious. Just be the stream where we make space bacon.
Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Think some
Space
bacon.
bacon pancakes.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, there goes the Wiggly Army.
We win?
The snakes are fooling themselves if they think this is over.
Yeah, Maya, relax. Actually, reputations. Let's see what we got. We're one with. This is not right. We shouldn't be one.
Yeah,
with...
you think we would be higher with a dare? I mean, I guess you did kill a few whales.
Yeah, well. One with Adair, one with Shodi, one with Aloth, one with Seraphin, 0 with Takehu, because fuck him. 2 with Maya, which we saw. 2 is the max, right? Or 3 is the max?
2, I believe, is the max.
Okay. Got nothing
2 is
with...
the max for companions, and then 5 is the max for
organizations.
Yes. Factions, that's the one I was
Yes. So, max with Maya, which makes sense. Nothing with Pallegina, and it'll stay that way. We got 2 with Tijuana. We got 5 with Nekataka. We did a lot with Nekataka. -2 with Tikawara Village. Oof. 5 with the Children of the Dawn Star. 1 with the Principe, which is probably going to change. 3 with the Gullet. 2 with Delva's Row.
Well, I mean, I guess if you look at it, it's saying the maximum of whatever the highest value is, it seems. So that -2, there is also a +1, I guess, to the village.
Yeah,
I don't know if it necessarily takes that into account, but I mean, it's there.
Right. 1 with the Royal Deadfire Company, 2 with the Valiant Trading Company, 3 with Port Mahe. We're aggressive, benevolent, clever, cruel. Wait. No, that's not right.
You don't have any cruel.
Yeah, so
there's 4 levels.
Right. So we're 2 in aggressive, we're 4 in benevolent, 3 in clever. We're not cruel at all. Okay. We're diplomatic, even though I keep using lying and intimidation tactics.
No, see, remember, lying is shady. And then that's I forget exactly the term. I don't think it was diplomatic, but. Oh wait, no, it said it right there. I'm stupid. Yeah, you're reading it off of that. Okay.
Yes. We're 2 in honest, 2 in passionate, 2 in rational, 3 in shady. There it is.
Yeah, 3 in shady.
And 1 in stoic.
You finally got some stoic. Before that was as empty as the cruel. Or she is not very stoic. And then cruelty, obviously. Cruelty, you only get cruelty if you do some of the darkest shit that this game has to offer. So.
All right. He's 2 with... So Adair is 2 with Shodi. 1 with Aloth, and 0 across the board for everybody else. Aloth...
doesn't really like Seraphin or
Takehu. Is 2 with Shodi, and 2 with Maya.
Somehow 0 with Adair.
Okay.
Despite all this time, they were the first 2 companions that we got.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
No.
3. Shodi was the second.
Maya is 1 with Shodi and 0 across the board with everybody else.
I mean, she's technically the newest, I suppose.
And then Shodi does not like Pallegina. And 1 with Maya and Seraphin. Okay. Alright.
Well done.
Interesting party makeup that we have here so far. Okay, so it seems like we're done here, pretty much.
Yeah, I guess just go back to the safe house.
I was gonna say, like...
You were gabbing with my god again, weren't you?
Damn it. Yes!
Shodi! I swear to God! I swear to your God!
When the captain goes all starry-eyed like that, the crew starts to ask questions.
Maya, please.
I was rather hoping someone else would bring that up. If you got something to tell us...
I'll live.
Okay, you two should be used to this by now.
Aethys is heading to a place called Mogren's Teeth.
All the places he can go, and he chooses a spot named for Mogren. What could he be thinking?
Do we also have that burn journal that we can talk to, what's-her-face with?
What? Okay, yes.
Yes.
Thinking she might have some things to say?
Probably.
I'm ready to chase Gone if you are.
And... Yep. It's strange feeling part of my soul in the body of a god. Shodi frowns thoughtfully.
It feels like we're getting closer. I just don't know to what.
Yeah, I'm inside Aothis.
I'm up his butt. Got all my soul juices up his butt. They just all stare at you silently. What?
It's a watcher thing, don't worry about it.
Sorry, he gave me part of my soul back, and I think it was the weird part.
No, I don't think so.
That was the weird part? And what was all the other shit you've done up till now?
That was...
Scale Valley cowards! I knew they'd run!
Yep, they ran.
Sure did.
Look at our beacon. Even
Their
the
legs.
Colossus couldn't destroy it. And those snakes aren't so tough now, are they?
Oh god. You underestimate the dangers here before. It would be unwise to do so again.
Of course. We'll rebuild bigger and better, with reinforced walls and extra cannons.
So you said before.
Our engineers will make this place truly impregnable.
She finally turns to you.
The Hanzanui will want to thank you personally for your help here. And she should also know what we're up against.
Alright, where can I find the Hanzanui? Okay, that's what she said, right? She said the Hanzanui.
Yeah, let's not question it.
Okay. Where do I find the Hanzanui?
She's usually at the Brass Citadel in Nekataka. Though she gets called to the palace often, haggling with the Queen and the Valians.
Well, gotta go back to Nekataka anyway. Actually, I'm headed to Margaret's Teeth.
Looking for a real challenge after what you did to those scale bellies?
Something like that.
The only thing I know about the place is it's supposedly made of fire, and no one's ever come back from it. But anything can be overcome.
Goodbye!
Clear skies.
Okay, so... Adair, your thing. Lighted path, there we go. Look for Alafa and Hasango. We are in Hasango. Alafa should be here somewhere. Oh, hey. Somebody,
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Bjorn.
Light of Aethys be upon you, neighbor. Are you looking for survivors?
Unlike the other survivors you've seen, this young man, despite a haggard look and a set of dirt-smeared, tattered clothes, wears a calm face and speaks with a steady voice. Yes, actually, my friend is looking for someone we were told might have lived around here.
Short lady, about my age, came from Deerwood with her son. Let's see, freckles, braids usually. Punches you in the arm if she likes you, face if not. Oh, and that's if you're lucky.
No, that doesn't sound like anyone.
We're in the right place. You must know her. She's got a son about your age.
You gotta be her son. Got her nose and her freckles. You don't have to lie to me, kid. I'm a friend of your mother's. She hiding from someone? Maybe an ex-lover who gave her the best night of her life?
Oh god, we're protecting her. Or you're protecting her, we understand.
No, I misspoke.
Forget it. Just tell me something. Your father, you know him?
I'm sorry, who are you?
I like 2.
I like 4.
Like animals.
I'm going to go with 2, but I like 4. I believe my friend here may have had carnal relations with your mother a long time ago. He fucked your mother good. Relax, Adair's a good man, likes animals.
Lions, bats, and Orlans, to name a few.
Really? Bjorn nods with a hint of humor or personality. Oh, without that.
Yes, I knew my father when I was very young. He was a man of strong faith.
Have to be. You get a lava mad, you need a god on your side for protection.
Yeah.
He was lost to us during the purges, which was how we came to flee here.
So you met him? Well, that's great. You had a dad.
A moment passes with Adair staring at Baron with a strange undulating grimace drawn down across his face. He clears his throat.
Where's your mother now? Got a lot of catching up to do.
My mother is with Aethys.
Shit.
She's at church?
Maybe you hadn't heard, but Aethys is in a giant Audra statue walking along the seafloor.
Yes, he walks among us once again, enlisting faithful soldiers. I do believe she is with him.
Oh, shit.
She passed the veil a few years ago. A flu.
Oof.
It's possible her soul has taken a new body by now, but if she was truly blessed, she marches instead beside the shining god.
The boy's hinted smile brightens, his eyes far away. Adair's face has gone scarlet beneath his farmer's tan. His nostrils pulsate with each heavy breath.
You lied to us. Said you didn't know her. Expect me to believe this now?
Oof. How can you say it so coldly?
Nothing cold about it. It's fevered is what it is.
Adair stares the boy down, turning away with a grunt and a not worth it gesture.
I'm not lying. She's buried on the other side of that hill.
How could she be gone?
Don't be troubled by her passing. All souls that march with Aethys receive his warmth and light.
You seem confident in a god who's causing a lot of destruction.
You can't build on broken foundations. Real change needs destruction.
Oh my god, he's a fucking fanatic. Ugh.
I trust my god knows better than I do. He knows truths I'll never learn.
And got that right.
I was once lost. I struggled as you do now. But the partisans of the lighted path have restored my faith in Aethys.
With this, Adair looks up at Baron.
What greater honor than to march in his vanguard?
What do you mean, march with Aethys?
Aethys has come to us twice now. Even Oblivion couldn't slow his march. We shouldn't have opposed his first coming. He meant to rally us under his banner.
I know a lot of dead deer woodens who will be relieved to hear that.
We were victims of a quarrel of gods.
And seeing what we've seen, it's hard to believe they got our best interests at heart.
Aethys forced everyone to declare themselves as ally or enemy, nothing more. Now he marches again, and we have a chance to correct our mistake.
Well, that's charitable.
I would like to have joined him when he passed this way, but I was weak. It won't happen again.
Who are the partisans of the lighted path?
We began as children of the Dawnstars, separated from each other as we questioned our purpose. But then Aethys granted a vision to Gadarian Bosch. Bosch saw an illuminated path lighten the way through a black abyss.
Words fall from his mouth bulky and awkward, as though someone else had stuffed them in there.
And he saw Aethys marching on the path, and Aethys bade him to march alongside.
Not quite how I've been seeing it, but everyone's open to their own interpretations.
And the Shining God told Gadarian Bosch to gather an army of the god's truest followers, and to prepare to lead it into battle.
You'd think after getting blown up, he'd slow down on the battling.
Why did you lie to us about knowing Alafa?
Gadarian Bosch warned us. Those outside the partisans may ridicule us and test our faith, especially our old families and others close to them. We've learned it's best to keep to ourselves and those with open minds, which relations and friends mostly aren't.
Who does Aethys intend to battle?
We don't know. The end of the path hasn't been revealed to Gadarian Bosch yet. But to the faithful, shouldn't matter.
And how do you plan on joining him when he's literally walking in the ocean?
There'll be a great journey, but we're prepared. Gadarian Bosch knows the way.
I'm going to fucking slit your throat if you talk about Gadarian Bosch one more time. You have any proof?
Aethys himself has appeared in Deadfire in the form Gadarian Bosch foretold. That's more proof than any of his faithful could ever ask. What fortune to be given this opportunity to know our God in the living world.
Oh my god, Adair, are we done? Adair takes a deep breath. He looks around, then at Byrne. He nods, tight-lipped.
We can go.
Yeah, I'm out.
Hey, kid. What was your name again?
Bairn.
Right. This lighted path fellow, Bosch. Sounds interesting. There's some way I can meet him?
He's usually on the move, rallying followers. But the partisans of the lighted path often gather in the temple of Aethys in Nekataka.
Oh, do they now?
I seem to go there myself, in fact. There's an adherent there, Ogna, who initiates new partisans. No doubt she'd be pleased to help you. Aethys needs able soldiers, even in their elder years.
Adair spits.
You should consider what Ogna has to say. It might speak to you. Farewell.
Ugh. Alright, well, that was sickening.
Woo! Zealots and cultists!
Ugh. I hate it. Hi. Hi.
We got some boats. Archie looks off the deck, looks off the side of the deck, cracks her knuckles. This is gonna be a good one.
All right. And they're all junks.
They're all junks, and they're all from the Deadfire Company.
Boy. Hey, Captain Yue. Hasango is a mount. Alright. Hasango is a mount of wreckage on the horizon when you see a dozen junks sailing towards you. Even at this distance, you can tell they are making good speed. One of the ships pulls up alongside yours, and a well-dressed Amawa man approaches the edge of the deck. You recognize Etsura, the Grand Secretary of the Royal Deadfire Company. Timely of you to show up, boss. I was just scribbling down my daily report. Maya folds her arms and nods across the gap. I'm afraid it will have to wait until I return to the Brass Citadel. It's good to see you again. I see you continue to leave your mark. He's gazing towards Hasango with a peculiar smile. The Audra beacon, visible even here, shines brightly. Nekataka has a buzz with praise for your deeds as well. Yeah, sorry, Maya, you're gonna hate me for this. You better say your piece and get out of my way fast. Which is what I would say if I was, you know, if I was playing another character. What is this about? I want to extend the thanks of the Royal Deadfire Company for what you've done here. You restored a valuable asset, whether or not that was your intention. The others at the palace will want to hear of this, no doubt, and you may as well take credit while the deed is fresh. I'm not saying shit. At any rate, I have much to attend to, and it seems you do as well. Clear skies, Captain Parsi. God damn it. Of course they were singing that one. Alright. They're probably all at the tower. Hey, Elos! What's up?
Great and terrible things are at work. And once again, you seem to be in the middle of it.
Elos is twisting the edge of his sash between his hands, a purposeful frown on his face.
The Rawatayans we passed will doubtless spread word of what you've done in Hasango.
Hmm.
But others will want to know what you've seen. They'll look to you for answers.
I'm worried about what that will lead to.
As am I.
What is this really about, Aloth? He sighs through his nose, his lips pressed together.
It reminds me of the question that drew me to the Deadfire. The one I've been avoiding.
This is really funny, because I know that I've been chomping at the fact that, like, Aloth has not been saying anything. It's just story progress.
Mm-hmm.
Which, actually, is funny. I meant to mention, you remember how last night I was talking about, man, like, oh god, what's her name? Meryl? Yeah. How Meryl wasn't, like, the moment, like, I'm talking probably not a couple of minutes after we ended the call, I went back to the map, and Meryl's mission is available. So same thing, just story progress.
Yep, I told you that right out the gate. That's what happens.
I promised to tell you what I was doing among the Animancers at Port Marge.
Yes.
As you may have guessed, I was observing them, gathering information on the various Animancy operations in the region.
I thought you were looking for a particular leaden key group.
Yes, and how better to draw them out. Animancy is a subject of particular interest to the Leaden Key. Through it, I hope to pick up the trail.
As much as I don't agree with animancy, that's a really smart connection.
Merely a first step.
Still his ears redden.
After that incident in Old Valia, I thought more about the Leaden Key and its particular composition.
Go on.
It's existed for over 2,000 years. Say what you will about its motives and methods, but that's an impressive tenure.
He clasps his hands behind his back and begins pacing.
I hope you got a while, because I got lots to say about their motives and methods.
As do I, Adair.
Relax, Adair. I'm not defending them.
He turns back to you.
That's when I realized how short-sighted I'd been. To think I could undo the Leaden Key without understanding how it works.
How the leaden key works? How would you learn about that?
By studying its origins, of course.
He pauses long enough to show you a triumphant flash of teeth.
I found references to an ancient Leaden Key cabal in the Deadfire. Possibly one of the oldest, if accounts are credible. And they appear to have been working independently, without direct intervention from Theos, for almost 2 millennia.
Ah yes, Thaus. You think that by observing them, you can learn how the leaden key works?
And how to destroy it, yes.
But shit.
Most sources refer to them as the Painted Masks. But I haven't met anyone here who knows that name. I don't know where in the Deadfire they are exactly, but I was hoping we could look for them together.
Oh, you're adorable. He folds his hands, looking hopeful and a little sheepish. Don't worry, Aloth. I promise we'll find them one way or another.
I believe you.
Yay! Wait for signs of the painted... and it's more waiting. I have a feeling that's going to be most of Aloth's personal mission, is just waiting.
Anyway, it's late. I suppose that's enough from me.
For now... Hey, there we go. We gotta... Bye, Parshi!
I always look away at the best moments. What did I miss?
There she fucking
she's just going herself.
Welcome back, Suzie. Unless you've
Just
been here
time
for a
to
while.
See the cute elf boy.
Anyway.
It was the reddening of the ears, wasn't it, Suzie?
Shut your face.
Okay, so we have another mapping quest that we can do at some point. We're not doing that. Light of the path. We need to go back to the temple to Nekataka. From the wreckage, we got to go back to Nekataka. I'm not doing that. We'll probably go visit the Principe at some point. He wits, and then we need to go to Margaret's Teeth. So we have a general idea of where we need to go. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna sail back to Nekataka, and we're not actually gonna do anything. We're gonna call it because I feel like it's a good stopping point. We got a major story chunk done today. And if we happen to run into any stupid ships along the way,
the more the better.
And next week, hopefully Suzie will be there. If not, then we can postpone it. We can see if we can build space bacon.
You blink and find
God
yourself
damn it.
standing in the knee
Why did I think it would be that simple?
endless field.
You progressed in the story.
I know.
Into dusk. Then, the earth falls away. The wind ceases, and you are sent tumbling up into the dark.
Well, I was right about the fact that we're gonna have end when we get back to Nekataka.
Watcher. The voice of the
Hey,
paladin
Bareth.
shakes the earth at your feet. You have returned to Bareth's realm. Your soul once more called to attend the wishes of the god of
shit
death.
again!
This shit again!
I love the sass lines in
I
this
know.
fucking game. I love it.
I don't know. I'm not saying anything.
I love that they just add in the dialogue options that are what you're thinking if you're just done.
Yeah. I'm not saying shit.
Once again, you have spoken with the Child of Light. Tell me what you have learned.
Nah.
No.
You feel a ghostly hand at your throat.
Spit on me! Yeah!
You will speak, or I will compel you to speak.
She does not squeeze, but only rests her hand there. A threat as gentle as a lover's caress.
I repeat my statement. Harder.
Harder.
Smack me! Really get your nails in there.
Number one is tempting. It's not what Portia would say, but I have nothing new to report.
My patience is not infinite, and your soul is but one breath in a hurricane that I control.
She closes the gap between you in a blink. This near, you realize the god of death has a smell. Like dust and ozone. Petrichor and cold, cold steel.
Fine! He makes from Margaret's teeth.
Intriguing.
The pallid knight stares past you, pensive.
While attend, tell me what your many eyes perceive.
Wow?
The words ring out, and
Fuck
heavy
that.
silence descends.
No.
Hanzanui.
Fair enough.
In the silence breaks the murmur of countless voices. They speak
Hi,
all
Wall.
at once in languages both known and unknown to you.
Oh. Hi, Whale.
In the space beside Bareth, an eye blinks open, followed fast by several more. They are round, keen eyes of Kith.
That's gross.
Slit eyes of snakes.
I mean,
The
well, it's
small,
fucking weird.
dark marbles
Yeah.
of birds. The bulbous lanterns of deep sea fish.
Here we are.
Now, you also have to remember that it's like essentially the god of knowledge.
Yeah.
But then you look over at Skyrim and you see fucking Hermaeus Mora, and it's basically the
same thing. Yeah.
A figure
Just
walks through the cloud
eyes.
of eyes as one
Yeah.
might step through a door.
This one doesn't have tentacles, as far as we can see.
Then a pale elf, an ocean human, a naga. Each of them eyeless.
Eyeless. Oh, not this shit again.
They are Wow.
They are a whale.
This is the first interesting thing to happen in ages. And we do so love a riddle.
The figure wears an Amawa's grin, and the many voices beneath its own titter.
Yes, it's so interesting when hundreds of Kith die so Aethys can take a stroll.
Some things must be lost to be found again. You knew that once, when you buried my scroll beneath the earth in Black Meadow. But it seems you have forgotten.
Yeah, that was before I knew how much of a dick you gods were. A collective dick that you gods were.
A whole divine dick.
Just finding me in the elves.
We have read the book of your life, Watcher.
Mm-hmm.
It is heavy with the weight of your choices, and its pages are not unmarred by the blood of others. You read, but on a smaller scale.
You clearly have not met my other world, like my other universe companions. They are so much worse.
We see between the strings of the world, and Aothas is there, strumming them like a lute. His tongue is still, yet he sings of a coming joy. What tune he plays, we do not know. It is complex, ever-shifting. One moment vibrating in harmony, the next in discord.
A man strides through the door to Bareth's realm. Behind him lope wolves with lolling tongues, and jungle cats whose long tails twitch with every step. Galawain, the changeling, arrives, and he brings with him the wild heart of Aora's untamed places.
Can we have a meeting without all of the fucking gods making an appearance?
Nope.
This is
You're at the
unnecessary.
round table now, bitch.
Ugh.
Fast on Galawain's heels, a small wave of seawater washes
Hi,
across the
Andra.
tiles. It pours off the edge of the platform and cascades down into the beyond. From out of the water rears a glowing lure, then the head of a gigantic fish.
And the body of a brood mother.
The round black eyes of Andra roll to meet yours.
Yeah. Yeah, in the words of Ogren, whew, that's a lot of nipples.
Yeah.
My gift bearers bring to me that which kith most want to forget. And in their memories I see you as Wal does. You are the one who leaves chaos in her wake. You knew one of them
the Tidebringer.
once, my gift bearers. Maneha. She longs to forget and to help others do the same. But when given the chance to aid her, you did not.
Really, we're gonna pick apart my choices in the first game. Alright.
You are a capricious creature, like Aothas.
Andra's storm black eyes roll away from you.
Strange how that falls.
To the surprise of no one, Andra's pissed at you.
I don't care.
His nerve.
I know.
In the
But
changeling's
fuck you, I'm the
voice,
Tidebringer!
you hear the soft patter of rain on leaves, and the rush of wind through treetops.
I'm not saying shit.
If his journey leads him back to us, he has proved himself worthy of return to the fold.
Aothas does not return to us. He returns to execute some grand plan. We must stop him.
Andra's voice rises like a tide, panic riding its crest. The doors lining the walls of Bareth's realm slam open in unison. Warped pieces of ancient armor and the remnants of discarded weapons roar through the doorways. They meet in the center of the room, in a shower of sparks, and form the vague figure of a man. Finally, a blacksmith's sledge hurtles past your shoulder, and the figure snatches it from the air. A man made half of metal and half of ruined skin stands before you. The rounded metal of a well-worn shield makes up most of his skull, his right eye socket, and jaw. His mouth is pulled forever into a half grimace.
If Aothas has something foolish planned, perhaps we can turn him from that path and set him down a more productive one.
Abaddon's words crash
Hey, Abaddon.
and screech together, like long still gears forced to movement for the first time in centuries.
Abaddon speaks with a child's naivety.
The other guys don't seem too concerned.
He
dog.
violates not their realms, but mine.
Eothas.
I feel his urgency in every stamp of his feet along my spine.
You're just...
No, it's really amusing that even the gods can't get each other's names fucking right.
Yeah.
I will send tsunamis to slow him, if Mogren would stir the earth beneath Mogren's teeth.
The water at your feet recedes.
Oh, there's Margaret.
Lava oozes up through the shallow water, and a woman
She is.
made from the guts of the earth emerges.
It's a fucking reunion.
She settles her characteristic broadsword on her shoulder and sighs a cloud of smoke and ash. Mogren returns.
It's the bitch!
In the
Flaming
age when our
bitch.
steps carved valleys across the face of Aora, our bodies were impervious to all but the strongest attacks. I doubt fire and water will be enough to stop him. But I will bear down upon Aothis with all the heat and fury of the earth. If I must.
Thousands of Kith will die. I'm saying this out of genuine concern, but I know that the gods aren't going to give a shit.
The death of thousands now could prevent the death of millions later.
You don't know if you'll save millions. You might kill thousands for nothing.
Dark, inky tears fall from Andra's eyes.
Sacrifices of the few protect the futures of the many. You cannot let your petty mortal feelings blind you to the urgency of the dilemma Aothis has thrust upon us.
My petty mortal feelings are the only reason your wrists don't chafe in Wodeca's shackles.
You will mind upon whose ground you tread.
You were the one that brought me here. Fuck you.
With keen, predatory eyes. The deep, bellowing cry of an aurochs shakes the ground beneath your feet. The cry drones on and on, a moan without end. Wal's many eyes squeeze shut. Andra slips back beneath her waves. Mogren dissipates in a swirling cloud of steam. Galawain's beasts cower and whine.
Oh, it's my boy.
Only the pallid night stands impassive.
My end comes to all things in time. Should Aothis care to hasten the inevitable, I welcome his efforts.
Not worth it.
The Child of Light will not choose the hour of my death.
Mogren tests the edge of her broadsword with a smoldering finger.
He sows chaos in his longing for a radiant dawn. So much will be lost in the cacophony of fear his actions inspire.
The crack of thunder rends the air. The gods fall silent.
We can wait no longer to act. Speak with him, Watcher. Discover what it is he plans.
It's not like I have a choice.
To live is a choice, and you yet draw breath. Drink deep of the air, Watcher. We have work yet to do.
The warmth of the pallid night's breath blows soft on the back of your neck, though she stands nowhere near you. Water begins to creep across the floor. It swells, runs swiftly, and catches at your ankles. You scrabble at the tiles, but it's no use. The current's pull drags you off the edge of Barith's realm, and into the fathomless beyond. You splash down in water so dark you can't see the bottom. Then, the water recedes, gone like a dream upon waking. The hard wood of your cabin's floor presses against your spine. The gods are gone, but you remain.
I got legitimately upset about that. Like, I was absolutely livid. Oh, man. Anyway, back to the... A colorful parrot alights on the railing of your ship. A missive bound to the leg bears the sigil of the Conga tribe. Alright, what do we got? Queen Onakaza's missive. Missive. Captain Missive, shut up.
Missive!
Captain Parshi, it would be my honor to host the savior of Hasango at the Kahanga Palace. Nikitaka is a city for Juana and outsiders alike, and there is no shortage of work for Kith who are determined to be as useful as you. Should you have the stamina for a good climb, the palace atop Serpent's Crown could be your second home. Think on it. Well, considering I've already aligned myself with this faction, we're definitely doing that. However, oh god, all right, stash. It's +1 intellect, we keep, yeah, all this is plus stealth, +4 deflection. We keep the hats. I don't care if we're not wearing them, we keep the hats.
Hats!
Okay. Needs, drugs. Not using the poison, not using the traps. We'll keep the bombs. Why not? They could come in handy. Okay. Okay. And alright. Let's also refill. We don't need to refill on anything, that's good. Trade that. We got quite a bit of money for that. Was there anything else that we were looking at in terms of upgrades? It was just we were just looking for more hull breakers at this point, right?
Pretty much. I mean, we could get an anchor and a wheel if you wanted, I guess. They are, I mean, I guess they're kind of aesthetic, but they're also mainly just stats.
It means just what? I'm sorry.
Stats.
Okay. We'll save that for later because the anchors and the wheels are kind of expensive at the moment.
Yeah.
Plus,
we do need at least 30 grand for that armor.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got a bunch to do. I mean, we always have a bunch to do in Nekataka, but we'll be returning to onshore for a little bit. Probably next stream we'll spend most of our time in Nekataka to try to knock out some of the stuff. But until then, that is it for today. Alrighty. So, another stream down. What lies ahead for this week? So, as I mentioned yesterday, it is a new year, but I'm going to be carrying things on a little bit different. I realize that making promises for scheduling is actually doing me more harm than good because it's kind of tying me to a responsibility that could stress me out if I don't honor it. So what I'm going to do is I'm still going to lay out the videos and streams that may happen each week, but there's no guarantee that it's going to happen at the, week by week. So tomorrow would be more Spirit of Justice with myself. Thursday is going to be more Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE over on the Twitch channel. Friday is a coin toss. However, if the stars align, we may be beginning 3 houses as a group. which I'm very excited about. But I'm not going to get too excited. Not yet. Not until we hit that start streaming button. Saturday, in that case, we're going to be doing more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond over on Chris's channel. I was not there for the last stream, but Numa got cute, if I remember correctly. Sunday is going to be nothing, and Monday is going to be more Virtue's Last Reward with Chris, and then we circle back around to next Tuesday, where we continue Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. In terms of video stuff, I have a bunch to edit that from a project that we were working on in the background. In terms of Chris Tales, I don't have anything yet. I haven't had the time or the energy to be able to record, so it's probably going to be a few more weeks before that starts up again. In terms of Chris's channel, as I said before, we've been doing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond over on his channel, and that after a few weeks hiatus, that is restarted last week. It will be continuing on in the near future. Other than that, I don't really have anything else. I forgot to change his name. He also changed his channel name a little bit. He is now the Chris Master 4, which I need to adjust.
Is it Chris Master 4 or the Chris Master 4?
I heard him say the Chris Master 4 last night.
Who the fuck knows?
But that's really all the information I have right now. Hey! PJ, how's your channel?
It's not dead!
Oh, is it now?
It's not dead.
Eventually you'll get back to it.
I'll try the first thing I'll get back to will probably be either Dragon Age 2 or some random stream that more likely than not will just be Death Road to Canada update stream, whatever.
Just shaking off the dust to try to get back into it.
Yep.
I understand that. Hey, Suzie!
Yeah.
How's your channels?
Not dead. And hopefully with the new job, that means I'll have more time to actually allocate to post on them.
Hey, that's right. Suzie got a new job. She's finally out.
Ugh.
Oh, Lord. We are very happy. I actually meant to ask you off stream, so I don't mean to put you on the spot. But that other thing that you're working on, that other side hustle, is that ready to go yet to be advertised or no?
The tarot thing?
Yeah.
I have one listing up on my Etsy.
Okay.
Where's my phone? Because then I can give you the actual... I think if you just look up Rowan Rose on Etsy, you should be able to find me.
Are you sure? Are there not 10,000 other Rowan Roses on Etsy?
Or Rowan Rose Craft, I believe.
Okay. I will update the description and put that in.
Let's see.
Yeah, but while she's looking, oh, go ahead.
I've had 11 total views and 8 visits and 0 orders. I literally just put this listing up a couple days ago, so
not bad.
No, I just have one listing up. It is Rowan.
How do you spell that?
It's Rowan Rose Crafts. All one word is the name of the shop.
And what do you do there?
At the moment, I'm selling tarot readings. I do plan on putting another listing up for a different kind of tarot reading, but at the moment I just have like a 3-card past, present, future kind of thing. But I'm going to add the Celtic Cross thing up as well. But it's just, yeah, it'd been nice to have a little extra income.
Yeah, in case you guys have not been, keeping up with everything, or if you stumble across this, Suzie has been doing the tarot stuff for quite a while, and within the past few months, I actually started doing it a little myself, thanks to her influence.
You're welcome.
And, everybody can believe whatever they want. This is not a ploy to get you to try to believe in that stuff, but personally, I find it fascinating regardless. And it's actually been
more of...
Oh, go ahead.
It's whether you believe in it or not, it's a good tool for therapy to kind of like look into your own brain a little bit if you're doing self-readings.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I started out using it. That's how I've recommended Rob start using it.
And I have.
So
yeah.
That's what that's about.
But also, I believe you do art. I think I have that memory somewhere in the back of my brain.
Yeah, maybe. I might be doing your commission right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
About 9 months later.
I don't want to talk about it. Listen.
I know.
Yeah, hopefully now they'll be a lot more frequent.
Yeah. My previous job hit me hard.
Yeah. But anyway, a lot of her art is featured, is uploaded on her second channel, Rowan Rose, which everything is down in the description and will be updated with the Etsy shop as well. She's an amazing artist. In fact, first of all, the icon that you see up there right now, she's made, but she also made
I need to update my icon.
Here we go again.
Okay, it's been a while.
I know.
Also, I have very consistent cyan hair at the moment.
I know. I just can't wait to try to change it, and it takes up, I don't know, 3 screens worth of OBS because your dimensions are so huge.
High resolution.
It makes it look nice.
Yeah, and then I shrink it down. Anyway.
I mean, you compare it to mine, which I made fairly small, and like you can see all the shitty edges on the fucking screen. With that fucking, like, all the lines are jagged.
Anyway.
Because mine was not large.
Anyway.
Because I wasn't compensating for anything.
Anyway.
Penis joke.
I completely forgot where it was going.
Sorry. I'm sorry if my penis distracted you, Rob.
Off. The Portraits of Parshi that's being used. It's on the cover, and it's also, you can also see it in game. That was also made by Suzie. So she's an amazing artist. Go and check that out. I have even more cause to shell out for her now. But definitely check out all these channels listed here. We love doing this. Some of us get to do it more than others, but we love what we do. So definitely go check out these channels. Watch through the videos, because apparently that's all YouTube's algorithm cares about right now. There's a lot of stuff that's been uploaded in the past that you can look at if things are not being consistently uploaded. And if you want to support us further, give us a like, comment. If you want to keep up what's going on, subscribe and definitely click that bell so you're notified of everything that we do when we get around to it, because it's always nice to know that you guys are enjoying this stuff as much as we enjoy putting it out. But I will not forget to mention the 5th member of our group, that is Pooja or Smiley, depending on how you want to address her. She doesn't run a channel, but she joins us from time to time. She is part of the Pokemon series on Chris's channel right now. She's part of that background project that I alluded to, and she's also going to be part of the 3 Houses series that we're going to be doing. The five of us get together every week, sometimes not always in the same instance, but we try to hang out, have fun, play games, make content, do other things, sometimes. Less frequently. But we do it because it's fun. That's a general consensus. We wouldn't be doing it otherwise. And to further prove that point, For all of the stream days that are listed on this channel alone, we have a list for each stream day that we need to get to, and the list just keeps growing.
No.
On this day alone, we have at least 3, possibly 4 now, things that we're planning on doing, and they're going to be long projects.
Yeah, they are.
They're on the same level as Pillars, so we're gonna be here for quite a while. That being said,
hopefully we'll finish Pillars this year and then start the next one this year and maybe end it next year.
Maybe, depending on what the next one winds up being. Because isn't that one that we arranged for Christmas? Is that being finished up this year?
I have no idea.
All right.
It's been on and off when it comes to progress reports for a long time. I have no idea when that's going to be finished.
Fair enough. All right, we'll just put that in the background for now. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. So as an audience member, I want to thank you guys as well for joining us on all of these adventures, whether you are active in the chat, whether you're lurking, whether you're watching this stuff in the future, whether you have this on as background noise, in whatever capacity you turn on this content and hopefully enjoy it. Thank you for taking time out of your days to do so, and we hope to see you guys involved in future projects as well, either in the chat or in the comments. But as usual, I've gone on long enough, and my legs are getting tired from pacing, so I'm going to end it off here. If you don't care about anything else that was listed, we will see you guys here next week for some more Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Otherwise, we'll catch you guys along the week, whether here or on Chris's channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Good night,
Goodbye.
everybody.